When the user enters a word that is not in the dictionary, we need to prepare the program to receive a translation. We set the prompt so that it asks for the translation that the program needs. We set the label on the button to save so that after the translation has been entered, the user can click Save to make it permanent. And we change the function that will be called when the button is clicked to a new one that we haven't yet written. We also need to clear out any previous answer that may already be in the label button. Answer label. Now let's talk about the save function. When a translation has been entered, it will be in the user input entry. We can access it using the get method. And then it should be stored in the dictionary. After the translation has been stored, we need to return the program to its initial state so that the user can continue using it. First, we set the text of the prompt back to the original value, enter word. We change the label on the button so that it again reads translate. And we change the function that will be called when the button is clicked to the original. This should be a complete correct program. Let's test it. We type a word. It's not in the dictionary, so the program asks for a translation. We give the translation. Then we enter the word again and hope to see the translation. But we don't. There must be a bug, and we know where to look for it. Here is where the answer should be displayed. And we see that there's a typo here. Let's try it again. We type a word. It asks for a translation. We give the translation. It remembers it. And then when we ask for the same word again, the translation appears. This is as far as we can go with this program, given what we currently know. But one very bad point about this program is that the old input remains. Each time we'd like to put something new in, we need to manually delete it. It would be much better if just after the user's input was taken from the entry, it was erased. We can find out how to do this by checking the online documentation. If we do, we find out that an entry has a method called delete. We give it a pair of indices, just like we would use with a string. The beginning one is 0 if we want to delete the entire string. And if we want to go all the way to the end, we can use this special word, capital END. If we add that here, then each time after the user's input has been taken, the user input entry will be cleared. Here's how the program looks now. We type boy, and notice that the user input entry has been cleared. This is a much nicer version of the program. But of course, you are not responsible for this extra trick, since it has not been covered in the main course material.